This is a new moon reading for Scorpio for the month of October. So first of all, a good shuffle. Don't forget to leave a comment. If you leave a comment, then I reply with a free new moon oracle card reading within 24 hours. Don't forget to subscribe. Press the bell icon for instant notifications. Don't forget to like and share. And there's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. So just let me lay down your 10 cards on the table and just focus around your energy. Something here about things being out of balance. Okay, I do sense you put a lot of time, a lot of effort into various situations, and you got little back in return. Okay, there's also a strong sense of you feeling kind of like this disharmony within yourself. You know, things just don't feel balanced at the moment. Okay, I do sense you feel that you've been treated unfairly, and in fact you have been treated unfairly. Okay, so there's a strong sense of the need to balance things up. Okay, and it's not about direct action. Okay, if you try to force the issue, then people will get their backs up. Okay, but by the same token, if you ignore it, then they're just gonna like carry on doing it. Okay, so you do feel stuck between a rock and a hard place, feeling damned if you do, damned if you don't. But there is a third way. There is a middle way. Okay, you've stored up so much. Yeah, you put in so much time, so much effort, and everything must come back in equal measure. But you must allow it to. It's not about taking, it's about allowing. In the old days, we used to like have a CB radio with a microphone. You press a button in to give, to talk, and then to receive, you have to let go of that button. Exactly the same. Once you let go, you walk away, you put yourself into this receiving mode. Okay, and then everything you've had stored up will come back to you in equal measure. It's not always from the same person or situation, but it will come back from one source or another because everything is connected at the end of the day. It's there, you know, it's waiting for you. You know, this card is all about stability, you know, it's all about finances, business opportunities, improvements around work, okay, security. It's there, it's waiting for you, okay, but you're kind of sort of blocking it at the moment because there's a lot of worry, there's a lot of resentment like attached to this giving. You've given so much of yourself, but once you kind of like walk away, focus on yourself, then you put yourself into this receiving mode, and then you connect. Yeah, you connect with this abundance. It's there, it's waiting for you. It's been worked for. So go get it. That's what I get here. I do feel there has been this toxic energy around the whole situation. Okay, they are coming across as being feminine, but it could be male or female. Just someone who's been this constant thorn in your side, someone who's been doing a lot of like manipulation. They just seem to be very jealous of you. They're very jealous of what you have. Okay, I'm also getting something here about, I'm being given like a plant. It's in a room, it's reached the ceiling, it's got nowhere else to grow. So it's like, do you move it or do you keep it where it is and put a hole in the ceiling or something? So should I stay or should I go? So should I try to fix things where they are, or should I just kind of just move it away? Okay, but the feeling here is of you just walking away from something, and then there's more space for it to grow. Okay, this is what I get here. Where if you try to fix things where they are, I feel someone's already had too many chances. Okay, and you've been giving. It's time to get back what's yours. And actually receiving is actually very positive. Yeah, taking, in this case, isn't. They've taken so much, okay? In this case, it's not, but receiving is positive. Right. It's interesting, you've got a line of major cards here. In a pack of tarot, well, in this deck, I mean, there's usually 22 out of 78, but this has got actually 2 sun cards and 2 death cards in this pack, so it's kind of like 24 out of 80 are major cards. So to get 3 in a line like this is rare. You know, this is like the core of the reading, if you like, you know, past, present, future. So it's been difficult, still difficult, and then you're going to come across this stumbling block, okay? So you put yourself into this receiving mode, and then you're going to get all these thoughts, all these worries. Your mind, or even people, are going to try to get you to change your mind. They're going to try to pull you back. You know, that's why they say things get worse before they get better. The darkest hour is just before the dawn. But it's like you're going to face up to your inner demons. There's no 2 ways about it. You know, major cards are struck in stone. They kind of show what's going to happen. You know, the big events if you're like in your life. But whereas the minor cards are more about kind of everyday matters. But here it just shows you're going to face up to your inner demons. You're going to face up to your worries, your fears, your doubts, your lack of belief. And then in doing so, things are going to open up for you. Okay, you're going to start dealing with these people differently. You're going to start walking away. And then you're going to receive lots of blessings. Okay, you're also going to receive everything you put out is going to come back in equal measure. Yeah, there's this big release on the way, you know, and like initially, it's not easy. You know, it's a bit like you've got a snow globe, you shake it up, all the snow's all over the place, but it will settle to reveal a beautiful scene which was always there, okay? In fact, this is the one card in the pack, which for me, the 8 of Wands, is the same upright as well as reversed. So it's like whichever way you look at the situation, you come to realise that it's time just to walk away, to put yourself into that receiving mode. Okay, there's no 2 ways about it. That's the only conclusion you can come to. There's also something here about you're going to receive some important news here within 8 days. I'm also sensing this project or goal which you're working on is going to be achieved here within the next 8 weeks. I'm also sensing that romance is going to bubble up around you again, because I'm getting Cupid's arrows and hours of love. Everything starts off within yourself. Okay, so you find that security within yourself. So you find it within yourself to actually move away from something, to put yourself into that receiving mode, and then you receive this abundance here, which is shown on the card. There's this child here. So I do feel something here about being more in touch with your inner child, okay? Being more in touch with yourself, being more in touch with your soul source, your inner self, which is the same as the universe. It's the same matter, same substance. So once you're more in tune with yourself, then you're able to manifest more of what you want, okay? Because you're going to face up to stuff. There's a lot of stuff that's going on here within yourself. I know there's a lot of stuff going on the outside, but the way to deal with that is to sort stuff out within yourself. None of this is your fault. Okay, it's more about the way which you've been dealing with the situation. In fact, you've gone the other way where you've been given too much of yourself. So you take back your power here. So the advice really is not to get into any drama here. Try not to, because people will try to pull you back, but ultimately, struck in stone. They can't. You know, it can just be a few delays here if you go back, and then you'll realise again. But the direction of travel is you facing up to something, and then in facing up to something, things start to open up for you. I do feel you've been getting mixed signals here as well from somebody. But as you kind of sort of move away, you gain more clarity. The truth comes out, and the truth shall set you free. There you go, see? Face up to things. You've got the face here, and then there'll be a transformation, okay? Can't say any more than that, really. It's really summing up what I've said so far into one card, because the Hangman reverse is all about a transformation, a release, a relief around the situation, this turnaround. You're holding on to that face. You're facing up to your inner demons once and for all. I mean, the fear is another major card, major card, major card, major card, major card, which is quite interesting to get so many in this reading. You know, you would expect perhaps 3, 2 or 3 perhaps, but you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We don't know what that card is yet. I think the fear here is these kind of sort of changes. You fear change, but in fact, change actually brings you positive results. So maybe you fear, or you're scared of being successful, or scared of getting good things. Perhaps you feel you don't deserve them, but you do. You most certainly do, for all the time and effort you've put in. Yeah, another major card. So there you go. There's 6 altogether. So ultimately, it says you're going to make a choice. You are going to make the right choice. It could all be around a love situation or something which is close to your heart. But it's very much about loving yourself. It's bringing everything back to yourself. Yeah, you make that choice. Yeah, you make that choice. You're going to face up to things. There's no two ways about it. And then in doing so, things are going to start opening up for you. So if you leave a comment, and then I will reply with a free New Moon Oracle reading. Don't forget to like and share. Also, don't forget to subscribe, press the bell icon. There's also links if you'd like to buy me a reading or want to buy me a coffee. Thank you.